everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins DLC Leliana's Song. We are here with Leliana, who is in stealth mode, and Tug and Sketch. Our nice little three-member party. And the reason why it's still paused right now is because I don't know how the guard rotation works, and I didn't want a guard to be sneaking up on me while I was running through introductions. But that being said, okay, that's her belt. That makes sense. Okay. Let's figure out what's in the mage's cache.
Not for long.
We have quite the target.
Alright. Well, you're gonna go behind. And that. And let's keep going.
Done.
Nope. Keep going.
It's done.
You silly head. You got caught up in your own spell.
To the last!
Yep, let's take care of you. Oh, is he dead? Sweet! Alright, so let's take that.
It's just a group that I kind of understand.
Huh. Well, his trinket looks to be worth a nice amount, unless we find another use for it.
Well, let's see what we got in here. We have a silver cord, a progenitor crosscut, that'll be useful, and some sovereigns. Alright, we've managed to avoid the guard captain this time. I think, actually, all things considered, that's not too bad. So let's check our journal. Marjolin's Vendetta. We've added to it. I could make him seem to be a mage by giving him the collective signet ring, or I could give that signet ring to Sketch and have Sketch be more powerful. You know, those are the trade-offs that you kind of have to think of with this game. Where is it? There. You are sorted by type, aren't you? Okay, that was weird then. And let's... which one of those is that better than? So, 6 points of damage. That is better than the purse cutter. Which isn't really all that surprising. And I do still have some health poultices. Some things to sell. And let's go over to Sketch, because let's see, that adds 2 magic and plus 10 spell power. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use that on you. Let's go ahead, signal that we're ready for Marjolaine.
Marjolaine? Marjolaine! Don't tease me today.
That's how we do it.
Ooh, pretty thing. Out of breath, hair in a state. You'd be a scandal on the streets of Orlais. And you love it.
Sounds like you love it too.
If I'm not mistaken, you want me this way. You think you know a lot. Like how to get back at my poor captain. You'd have done worse if you knew him. We are done with distractions.
Fine.
Now I have something special in mind. Lem,
Aye, Marjolaine?
Make sure she has everything she needs. There will be no rest for us tonight.
I'll restock and get ready.
You won't have to wait long.
Alright. Lem. Bonnie Lem.
Always where the money is. Hmm?
And your end in the chantry box was an accident, I suppose?
Oh, hush. I don't care about that.
What are they to me?
Marjolaine has you on the right path. Want something?
Let's trade.
Let's see what you've found.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna take those. Plus 10% spirit. You know what? We'll grab those for sketch. Grab that for Leliana. And that for Tug. Right, I could have you use bombs. Let's sell some stuff. Why are you not holding that? Because you unequipped everything. Right. Okay. And those I got for other people. I want that. Okay, real quick. Sketch. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's something we're getting for you. Along with that, and let's just go ahead and take all the bombs for Leliana to use. Okay. All right. Thank you, game. Okay, so Leliana, let's re-equip you. With that, I want you to have 2 on there. We'll go ahead, have you hold on to that just for the sake of it. Ugh. Okay, put the bombs down here. Health poultice. Tug. Let's give you some of these. Give you a belt. And that's it for you. Sketch. Let's put those on your quick bar. And then give you some gloves. Let's replace your robes. And give you a necklace. Alright. And real quick. Let's trade.
Let's see what you found.
Let's just get rid of what I'm not using. May as well. No point in holding on to things. Alright. Marjolaine?
Are you ready now, Leliana? The night is moving on, and our target is formidable.
What's the mission?
Don't keep me in the dark. Who's the mark of distinction you have in mind? In good time. Just know that we will have earned a special rest when all is done. Ready yourself and come back to me.
Let's go.
I need only my skill, Marjolaine. I am always ready.
Well,
That, my pretty thing, is what I like to hear.
that's mostly because I'd already restocked. Marjolaine sometimes surprised us with complications. I enjoyed the challenge and believed it to be a nice experience, I guess.
Sodding stone.
You can't come to Denerim without visiting the Earl's estate.
You're mad.
The Earl is away, and most of the King's patrol has been drawn to some sort of trouble in the market. Our employer just wants us to plant some embarrassing papers under the cover of a burglary. It will be assumed they were here all along. Unless you think you're not up to my challenge.
What are the details?
Kept anything else to yourself? Like what the papers are? Or who hired us? I think that they are payments, suggesting mistresses. And you know as well as I that we do not need to know the players. We let nobles decide who to blame. We are just the enablers of the game.
Yep.
That's it. Now we split to divide the gold, find a fun way in, and put the papers where they can be found but are not obvious. In the bedroom, nice and personal. Don't keep me waiting.
And off she goes.
Tonight is not about shadows. We want some chaos to hide our true purpose.
Could we do that without leaving a trail right to us?
Always want a clear path to run, hey boy?
Is there a thing? Oh, there is.
Right.
The Arl's estate. Like many of Magelin's little surprises, I was more excited than afraid. The Arl's estate was the typical posturing of a fortress in peacetime. Its ramparts meant to appease nobility, not defend soldiers. It may have been fearsome long before, but at the moment it was just another prize I longed to humble for Marjolaine. I would come to learn that in the Arl's absence, the estate had been left in far more troubling hands. I know, this estate really does not have a lot of good things going for it.
Ready up! We're under attack!
It's gone.
Okay, and that's not what I clicked. I clicked. Oh. Hardline. The soldiers called their group the Hardline, and it was not unearned. They were freeholders sworn to one Harwin Raleigh, a noble who had distinguished himself during the Orlais-Ferelden conflict, but they ended the war in disgrace, and their patron was even denied the return of his title and land. I knew nothing of this at the time. I would come to regret it later.
Did that one seem better trained to you?
Fancier uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
More reason to dump them out of sight or something.
So let's pick it up. There's some freshly tilled soil. Ah. Go. Take one.
Right. It's done. None of that!
Big take
I'm so not used to playing a rogue.
I'll do it.
Alright, so let's pick up some bodies.
There, we could dump the soldiers in the dirt.
I don't see you offering your back to the cause.
Right.
A good place to stash something, if you like digging.
Well, let's start.
That will keep them out of sight. Happy, Sketch?
Appeased.
Okay. Huh. That wall is actually still there. I'm just checking. You never know what's lying about. Let's go ahead and climb in to the estate. Through.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that nook.
Tight fit for tug.
Yeah, your mother said as much.
Oh god, boys. I had infiltrated the aristocracy many times in Orlais. A burglary was nothing I couldn't handle, no matter the noble.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
Okay. Can't use that door. That's where we found... Well, actually, I don't know if we found him yet. In the
Gentlemen, always something else. From shadow to your heart.
And done. Okay. Did I miss anything in there? Hang on a second, guys. Nope, the torture chamber is
Do
actually...
Ferelden's condone torture? Or is this allowed because the Earl is away?
Sarge.
Yeah. Who knows? Sorry, I accidentally lost Tug's line there. So the torture chamber was always attached to the master. Worth noting. Does not say anything good about the Earl of Denerim, does it?
Mm-hmm.
And down the soldier goes.
I'll
Can I
do
open
it.
this? Yep. Ooh, some nice stuff.
Help yourselves. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
Well, you sound
That boy will grow into something special.
Huh. Yeah, you can't even go and attack him. Would have been nice if you could have. Alright.
Thick doors make every room a surprise.
Let's go. No, go.
Time for some fun! In my time.
First to the line, first to the floor.
Okay. Below the belt.
To the last!
Oh, the sergeant has something on. Some private documents. set of keys. Probably in case if for some reason you can't get into places. Or to get through this door.
Come, Commander. Let's see your little dragon. What the?
Good sodding
done.
morning.
In my time.
What? Ugh. I'd need, like, how much more experience? Ugh.
More soldiers!
Arse.
Let's make this last.
Oh, great, there were multiple mages. Some more private documents, though. Okay. Fine.
Where did she go?
Marjolaine will find us when she's had her fun. Always does.
Okay. Nothing that way. Can't go that way. Darn. So, only way to go? This way.
I'll do it. The master bedroom. We can plant the papers in the desk.
Personal journal.
This Commander Raleigh sounds like a beast.
The personal journal of Commander Raleigh was a horrible insight. He boasted of cruelty far beyond the public accounting. He pined for an excuse to attack Orlais, to take back his lost land. It was easy to imagine how clinging to such hatred would poison a man, but I could not know how this stranger's private war would collide with my love for Marjolaine.
Maybe he's the target we're embarrassing.
It's done.
Ah, no.
Right. In my time.
Fine, drop.
In my time.
Oh dear.
These are Orlesian seals. Be quick, pretty thing. We are wearing out our welcome.
What were you doing?
Marjolaine, these seals are Orlesian military. This is not some
Oh, I
embarrassment
must have
of
the wrong
nobility. Who am I to say what upsets this lot? He seemed to know them pretty well, from what I saw. That will do, Leliana.
there it goes.
We have to get moving. I don't like this. Leliana, later. Move.
Being a bard had always been about fun. I wasn't ready for the risks Marjolaine had taken. Treason was not supposed to be part of the game. And of course, now I level. But let's go ahead. Attempt 2 into Dex. 1 into Constitution. I have you on the front lines often enough. And let's do that. Let's take that. You never know. Oh look, it's 11.
3, 6, carry over the Ort. Oh, no.
Why are you carrying over zeros?
What's this?
We rob the Arl and he boils the same old gruel.
I'll sink a stone in it. Make you feel at home.
Split wood.
Ditch rock.
I'll do it.
Sketch. I met Sketch in Valroyo, but he had spent so much of his life hiding among immigrants and smugglers, he lacked the connection, resentment, and even accent of other city elves. His primary concerns were about persecution as a mage, not an elf. He was not the bardic type, but I suppose the game was more forgiving than the Templars. I remember his books, not unexpected for a mage, but most were mere distraction, the thinnest pulp of history. The only proper mage tome was a volume of philosophy and ethics regarding the manipulation of summoned creatures, which he owned because it was large. He was slowly covering every page with little preoccupied scribbles, as though the text wasn't even there. Talk to y'all in a minute. Tug's satchel.
Right.
Tug. Tug was a dwarf with few words for strangers and choice words for friends. He was a strange fit in Orlais, but he never offered a reason why he left his home. I had accepted his company and friendship, knowing he would share what he wanted in his own good time. He laughed when I first asked about the silk kerchiefs. We'd be in trouble in some noble's ball pocketing gems, and Tug would be rummaging through the linens. They were his practical luxury, because one can never be sure of toiletries while traveling. He once said, far too loudly, that he'd spoiled himself and lost his callus, but I suspect that may have been for Sketch's blanching reaction. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright. So, let's head back out. Say hi to Sketch.
Your turn to cook?
Have to do something. The Arl's estate? Soldiers? Templars should give up mages and hunt whatever Marjolaine is.
How would you fix this?
I'm worried too, but we can fix it somehow.
We should just disappear. Don't wait around for it to go bad.
Not go back to Orlais?
I don't have much to go back to. Less if they start thinking I'm a threat to the nation.
Ugh. So, everything was a surprise for you too?
I was worried I was the only one left out of the plan.
You're the only one she tells anything.
Then why did you come?
An apostate elf needs to keep his friends close.
I can be hanged on a rumor. Accidental treason's a bit over the top, really.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
I have to say something to Marjolaine. Soon.
Better you than me.
Okay. Alright, that was you. Tug.
Well, Marjolaine's full of surprises, hmm?
I have to say something to her about the papers. Right?
Seems like you've decided.
Did you know?
Marjolaine left you in the dark too.
Always does.
Not always.
Maybe not you. I get where and when. It's usually enough. Valroyo was quiet anyway. Really quiet, actually.
She was focused on Denerim.
Marjolaine planned for months. Some jobs we turned down.
Made us hungry. Maybe a little stupid.
But not on purpose.
Right.
What would you do?
We have to do something before it's a problem, Tug. But what?
Well, I'd just take my money and run back to Orlais. I have a girl I'm ruining for her Chevalier husband.
We pulled many strings to arrange the market. Someone will know we were here.
Marjolaine has people in her pocket. She can deal with treason. Maybe.
Am I right to be worried?
I may be making too much of this.
Those papers were not the job we agreed to. They're a different kind of risk.
Then you should let her know you are concerned too.
Knowing and caring are different.
Alright, I'll talk to her.
I'm sure it's all just a mistake. We can fix it.
She won't like hearing that.
Lem!
Looking a little peaked, Missy.
This job doesn't worry you?
Nothing about us being here hits you as wrong.
Haven't thought about it. My purse follows Marjolaine. Good eye for money, that one.
But if we caught...
If you're caught, I never know what you're doing out there. That's how I like it.
Alright, let's trade.
Just show me what you've scrunched up.
Tome of Arcane Technique. Okay, some health poultices. I will take those. Ah, no, I meant to hit okay. Take the lyrium potions too, you never know. That is tempting. I'll take those. Okay, and those. Nah. 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 Okay. Alright, I know I have some stuff to sell. Yeah, that pays actually a good chunk. But I have. I don't care about that. Okay, those I bought. Okay. And of course you can buy a spear thrower in here. Those are tempting. Sketch, what are you wearing? Alright, fine. Nope, I still like your current. Okay. Items. Let's get everyone equipped. Alright, that one. And that. Of course! I can't equip them right now. Ugh. How annoying. Okay. They seem to be my companions for the time being. Is that a... No. Sorry, I thought I saw a loot. Let's go talk to Marjolaine.
I was right to be worried. It doesn't matter. You need to remember your place. You do not question me in front of the others, Leliana. Not in the field, not anywhere.
The game is one thing. We go back and forth between nobles, and the authorities turn a blind eye. It is amusement. But these papers... If the seals were Olesian military, then bringing them to Ferelden is treason. Marjolaine, there is no blind eye for treason. They hang you in the street.
My poor pretty thing, lost in a strange place. Ah, this is about seeing me with that officer, isn't it?
It didn't help.
I know the game is more than combat, and I know how pleasant it can be. But it was perhaps not the best time. And a Ferelden? An officer?
Leliana, you are my favorite, yes? If you are determined that we must undo this, I will alter my plans. You know there is always a cost when that happens.
Just fix it.
You know this is the right thing to do.
So you say. I will need a moment.
Great. So, Marjolaine is angry. Marjolaine's satchel. Magdalene commanded fear, respect, and a high price. She was the Orlesian aristocracy's answer when the next step in a rivalry was to end it. And she was everything I wanted to be. She never spoke of herself, never gave hints of who she was away from the game, but she always seemed to know how to captivate us. She was a mentor, not a leader. She suggested and others grew wealthy in her shadow. At the time, I only casually noted that Magdalene's satchel held just the bare essentials for travel. It was barren of anything even remotely sentimental. Alright.
You are ready? Because this will not be easy.
I know.
We'll go back when it is dark again. They won't expect a second break-in so soon.
We can say we were there to steal the papers in the first place, for Orlais.
I don't plan on having to tell anyone. Shall we go?
Yes.
I will sleep easier when this is all done.
It will all work out. I promise.
I had returned to the Earl's estate with every intent of making things right, and then it all went wrong.
You were right. The grounds were bare. Perhaps we stole everything worth guarding.
There. Let's get your precious papers and go.
Yeah. Here we go.
A little heavy-footed over the wall, maybe? I'll draw the ones I can. Go!
Okay.
She's gone again!
Guess we're going the other way.
What?
In my time.
Please
Right.
open? Good. Oh, nice. Okay, Tug, you level up. You get some strength. And maybe some survival for the time being. And death blow? Death blow. Wait, no, previous. No, I'm still good with that. Let's give you assault, though. And sketch! Sketch, let's go ahead and give you another point in Constitution. And magic. Combat training. I don't know why. It gives you tactics. Life ward. Maybe. Force field. Force field's useful. Alright. Wait. Why am I only equipped? Silly. I can't go that way. That's already gone through. That way I can't go.
Right, they're on us!
In my time.
Where? Well, at least they're not very... Come on.
It's done. Here comes trouble!
Alright. They're all down. Loot. You know, may as well steal more things. Yep, there it is.
If we're going for trinket, let's make it quick.
What now? These poor things.
One nug's a big
Nugs.
meal for a Mabari.
Don't know what they have, don't want to. Let's go.
Right.
You don't do anything. Darn. Alright.
It's done.
Ugh. Right.
Get it done. Give me more. I'm at you.
Everyone gather round for a hug.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the diamond.
How did they know? Where are they all coming from?
Just keep going. We'll make it out yet.
Well, can't go that way.
I'll do it.
No mercy!
I'll show you something.
First to the line, first to the
Loving
floor.
this!
There's actually no real true urgency in
I'll do
trying
it.
to get out. Sorry, I've been quiet. I've been focusing on the game, which, you know, happens from time to time. Here's the kitchen staff. Alright, nothing in... Oh, wait, pile of sacks. With some poison. Some mage main, that'll be useful. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? We're about to escape, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave this part here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.